everyone, welcome to SRS online classes. This is your social science teacher Gangadhar sir. So today we are going to start a new topic which is related to your economics part, that is human resource. Now in this particular session I am going to dedicate entire session to understand some of the basic terminologies related to the second chapter of your economics, because in this particular chapter, that is human resource, we will understand all the things which is related to human beings, that is related to we people or us. Now, the first two important terminologies you should understand to know this particular chapter, that is human resource, in a better way. So first terminology is population. Now we all use the word population without knowing the meaning of it. Now what do you mean by population in general terms? In general terms we can say that the total number of people. How many people are living? It's very simple. The total number of people living in a country or in a place or in a state or in a territory in a given time period. Remember, you should add this one, a country in a given time period. So that is what we call as population. Now, after knowing the meaning of the term population, we should understand what is the meaning of population growth rate. So now, population growth rate can be defined as the increase, okay? The increase in what? Population in terms of percent. In terms of percent in a given time period. That is what we call as population growth rate. So here we are going to do some little bit of calculations which are very vital or which are very important to understand economics in a very better way. So now assume that, just listen the sentence that I am going to tell very carefully, because we are going to make some calculation. Now assume that in a country, any country, XYZ country, there is a total population of 5,000. The population is 5,000 in 2010. Assume that there is a country, in that country in 2010 population was 5,000. Now in 2020, the population increased to 6,000. The population increased to 6,000. Now if someone is going to ask you, so what is the population growth rate that has been recorded in that country? Now how you are going to calculate it? It is very simple. Just look at the formula that I have given. See, previous year, that is 2010, what was the population? 5,000. Now this year, what is the population? 6,000. And you should express, or you should tell the growth in terms of what? In terms of percent. Now multiply it by 100 and divide it by the previous year population. So it's very simple. So first we have to do what? First we have to take or consider the previous year population. Then we have to consider the present year population, multiply it by 100, divide it by 5,000. Now the answer that you are going to get is referred as population growth rate achieved, or it has been recorded in a given time period. And remember, generally the population growth rate is expressed in terms of decade. Decade means what? 10 years, in a 10 years. Now I will do this calculation. So you can take example on your own, and you can do the same type of calculation in your notes or in your home fund. Now just look here, 6,000, so 5,000 we are going to subtract with 6,000. So what will be the answer? 1,000. So 1,000 will be the answer. Then multiply it by 100. So what will be the answer? 1 lakh. It's very simple calculation. 1 lakh. Then divide it by what? Divide it by 5,000. Why we are going to divide it by 5,000? Because 5,000 is the previous years data or population. Now, simple division, 30 get cancelled, 5 ones are 5, 2s are 10, so 1 0 is remaining, so you have to put here. That means, what is the total increase or total growth rate of population recorded in that country? That is 20%. 20% of growth rate has been recorded in a country, in the span of 10 years. Now, if you want to calculate annual growth rate, annual means yearly growth rate, how you are going to do? It's very simple. So decade means what? 10. Okay. So what is the percentage here? That is 20%. Divide 20% divided by 10. So 0 cancel, 1 1 za, 1 2 za, 2%. Every year the population growth rate is recorded as 2%. 2% has been increased. Now this is how you have to calculate the population growth rate. Children, now we should understand the terminology called the death rate. Okay, death rate means the death of total number of people, irrespective of the age group. Once again I am repeating it, please understand, the death of total number of people irrespective of their age group per 1000 people or per 1000 population. That is what we refer as death rate. Now, if you are going to understand this sentence, you can easily calculate the death rate in a country. So mortality rate is also calculated just like this. Okay. Now look here. Assume that there is a country. Okay. In that country, the population is 2000. Just an assumption. Okay. Population is 2000, and in that year, any year, it might be 2010, 11. You take any year. In a particular year, 200 people have died. The population is 2000. How many people have died in a year? 200. Then they are going to ask you what is the death rate of this country. It's very simple to calculate. See, look here, 1000. See why we are supposed to take 1000? Because observe the definition here. The death of total number of people how many population, how many people per 1000 people. Hence we are supposed to or required to take 1000 as an important number. We should not forget this 1000. Okay. So now 1000 into 200. See what will be the answer? 2 lakh. Okay. So what will be the answer? 2 lakh. Now divide it, this 2 lakh, by the total population of a country. See, this is the total population of a country. This is what? This is the total number of people who have died in a year. And why we have taken 1000? Because we calculate death rate on what basis? Per 1000 people or per 1000 population. So hence divide it by 2000. So divide it by 2000. Okay. 30 cancel. 30 cancel. 2 ones are 2 tens are 2 tens are and 100. Okay. So what is the death rate here? Here the death rate is 100. That means per 1000 people, 100 people are dying. So it is the second important terminology that you are supposed to understand. We have understood the concept of death rate, dear children. Now we shall analyze what is the meaning of the term birth rate. See, birth rate is also just like death rate. The total number of babies or the number of babies. Here we are going to calculate the birth. So in death rate what we calculated? So how many people have died in a given particular time period. So in the same way, the same formula we are going to use here. The number of babies born to per 1000 population or per 1000 people in a given particular time period in a given country. Simple. Now, how to calculate this one? Very simple. So assume that the total population of a country is 3000, okay, and for 3000 population or people, 150 babies are born. 150 babies are born in a particular year. So let's assume it as 2010. 2010 population is 3000, 150 babies are born. Now we should calculate birth rate. So how we are going to calculate? It's very simple. 150 into 1000. Answer will be very simple. 1,50,000. So divide it by what? Divide it by the total population. That is 3000. 30 is going to get cancelled. 3 ones are 3 fives are. So 0. Now tell me, what is the birth rate here? So the birth rate of the country is 50. 50 babies are born. 50 babies are born per 1000 population. That is what we call as birth rate. Okay. So here, remember dear children, we are going to calculate only how many babies are born. Babies are born. In population growth rate, what we are going to calculate? We will calculate how much the population has been increased. So both are different here dear children. Okay. So I hope that you have thoroughly understood this birth rate concept. Now dear children, we have understood the concept of birth rate and death rate. So now we will analyze IMR. IMR stands for infant mortality rate. Infant means what? Infant means the babies who are aged below 1 year. They are called as infants. Now mortality means what? Mortality means death. The death of the babies who are aged below 1 year. The death of the babies who are aged below 1 year. That is what we call as infant mortality rate. Now, how to calculate this IMR? So there is a formula, but before understanding that formula, we will know the definition of it. The number of death of whom? Of children aged below 1 year, among per 1000 live births, per 1000 live births. That is what we call as infant mortality rate. Now don't get confused dear children here. Earlier we discussed about death rate. Death rate means we did not consider age there. While calculating death rate, we did not consider age. We just calculated how many people died irrespective of their age. But here in infant mortality rate, we will calculate only the death rate of whom? The death rate of the babies who are aged below 1 year. Now I hope that you might have understood the concept of IMR. For your better understanding, I will give an example here. So assume that there is a country, any XYZ country, the total live births, that means in 2010, we will take like this, in 2010, in a country, any country, there are 5,000, assume that 5,000 births, 5,000 new babies have born, okay, that is called as live birth, Now, before 2011, that means before 1 year, before that 1 year, in 2011, among the 5,000 born babies, assume that 50 babies, they have died. So they did not celebrate their first birthday itself. So that is what we call as death rate. See, this is live birth. 5,000 is live birth. 50 is the death of the kids or death of the infants who are aged below 1 year. So that is the meaning of the term IMR. Now, if IMR is high, infant mortality rate is high, what does it suggest? It suggests that the quality of living in a particular country is very low because the kids are dying even before reaching the 1 year. Their nutrition level may be very low. Their health facility, medical facility may be very low. Hence, there are more death. Okay. Now, how to calculate it? It's very simple. Just look here, dear children. First, what we are going to do, we will take the total live birth. Simple. This is total live birth. How many people, how many kids or how many babies are born? So that is 2000. Just an assumption. Then among 2000 babies, how many babies have died? How many babies have died before celebrating their first birthday or before reaching 1 year? Then per thousand live birth. See, this is per thousand live birth. We are going to calculate it. So now, what will be the IMR year? So they might ask question like this. So it is very easy to calculate. See, just multiply 200. 200 means what here? 200 means total number of babies death before. So sorry, below 1 year of age. That is 200. Okay. Now 200 into 1000, answer will be 2 lakh. Answer will be 2 lakh, and you should divide this particular answer with the total number of live births, that is 2000. 2000 babies are born. 30 cancel, 2 ones are 2. Okay, 20 remaining, that is 100. That means per thousand live birth, 100 babies are dying. 100 babies are dying before reaching their first birthday. Simple. That is the meaning of the term infant mortality rate. Now, dear children, we will understand the last concept related to this particular session, that is literacy rate. Literacy rate means how many people are able to read and write in a given proportion of population. That is called as literacy rate. Now, how it is defined? It is defined as the proportion of literate population. The proportion of literate population above the age of 7 years. This is very important. Look here, each and every terminology is very important. Okay. So, the proportion of literate population above the age of 7 years. We do consider only the population which has already attained 7 years. We don't consider 6 year, 5 year, 3 year kids. We consider only the population which has already attained 7 years. Now look here, how to calculate this one? Say for an example, just an assumption, there are 1000 total population or people who are aged above 7 years. They have already attained 7 years. Okay. Now, among this 1000 people who are aged above 7 years, only 500 they can read and write. Now, someone is going to ask, so what is the literacy rate here? How you are going to calculate? Very simple, dear children. 500 into 100. 500 into 100. What is this 500? The total number of people who are literate, who can read and write above the age of 7 years. Here also the total number of people who are above the age of 7 years. Now here the total number of people who are aged above 7 years but they can read and write. They are literates. Okay. So this is the formula to understand the literacy rate of a country. So very simple, 500 into 100, 50,000. Okay. Divide it by the total number of people who have attained 7 years. 1,000. 30 cancel. 1 ones are 1 is a 0. 50%. What is the literacy rate of the country? 50% will be the literacy rate. Now, I hope that you people have understood each and every terminologies related to this particular chapter. So next, we will discuss the meaning of the term human resource. I am going to give you 3 questions related to this particular topic today, dear children. Please do it in your home fund. So first question is, define population. Define population. Okay. Then second one, what is IMR? You have to write the definition. Don't write it as infant mortality rate. No, you are supposed to write the definition of infant mortality rate and how to calculate it. How to calculate it. So you can take your own example. You people have understood this one. So you can take your own example and you can calculate infant mortality rate. Third one, what is population? What is population growth rate? What is population growth rate? How to calculate it? How to calculate it? This is the third question. So thank you students. Thank you for being with me.